What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Curious Talk Podcast. I'm Caleb Nagusi. Today, I am here with Freddy Pomme. I said that right?
Yeah. You said it
Yeah.
right.
He is a former Kidz Bop kid, or the new word, former Kidz Bopper. What's going on, Freddy? How are you?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. I like your cross right there. Is that a cross or is that a necklace?
Thank you. Yeah, it's a cross. Yeah,
Oh, like
I
that,
actually
man.
I bought this with my first paycheck, like in LA, like ever. So,
Dang.
yeah, this will stay with me for the rest of my life.
Rest of that's what I thought too when I first bought my cross, but I really don't know where it is right now. So probably, yeah, you probably might lose it eventually.
Yeah, for the rest of the time that's with me.
Exactly. All right, let's keep it at that. So I want to know is how you started singing. Describe that.
I started singing. So I grew up in a Tongan family. My dad is Tongan, and it's an island from the South Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
um Small island, but yeah, I always grew up singing in a church. And that's really how I started, is when I was from a young age. I My dad, told me to sing in the church, and I would sing along with their choir. And yeah, I just grew up singing for the rest of my life. I've nothing I'm you know I've always sang. So
Wow. So you went from gospel to secular. You probably got bashed on big time, man.
no, people tell me I have like that church gospel voice, but I mean, I don't hear it, but I mean, that's what people told me.
Hey, they need to make a Kids Bob Hillsong edition, man. If that's the case.
Yeah, you imagine.
So when did you start like actually practicing your vocals, started taking it seriously then?
Right. So I'd probably say around like 6, I started taking classes. And at that age, a lot of vocal teachers really wouldn't like take a young kid seriously.
Mhm.
But I luckily found a vocal coach that I was really comfortable with. And ever since I was 6, I had been with her for like 3-4 years. But that's how I kind of started like really taking vocal and my voice really serious.
And then sooner or later you became successful, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Sooner or later, I joined Kidz Bop, and it was kind of like realization was like, oh, I could really do this. Because before it was just my church, taking lessons. I would post little videos of me singing on YouTube. It wouldn't do that good, so I was just kind of like, dang. But once I got Kidz Bop, I kind of got a little ego boost, I guess, confidence boost, and yeah, it really helped me really get on my singing.
Oh, but how did you get started with Kids Bop?
I got started with Kidz Bop. Well, I had done like acting for a little bit when I was around that same age, like 6 or 7. And along those a couple years, I would do these acting jobs. And then I also did a dance. There's a big studio in LA called Millennium.
Millennium, I know what
And
that is.
right. So I auditioned for their like dance academy. And so I joined that, and I had done dancing for a couple years. And then I just kept doing auditions, and then finally Kidz Bop came up, and I auditioned for it, and sooner or later I got it. So yeah.
And you were how old at this time?
Ooh, uh 11, 12.
11. Wow. So you
Yeah.
did Kids Bop for like 3 or 4 years.
I actually did it for 2 years. I guess it was maybe 12 that I joined Kidz Bop,
12. Dang.
because the audition process was a long process.
Oh, I'm
So
sure. I'm sure. They can't just put
yeah,
anybody on
yeah.
there. They got people
No, yeah,
like
it
you.
was thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that auditioned, and so it took a while.
Oh, wow. So you're bragging now, huh?
Yeah, yeah. By the time the final audition came along, I was pretty prepared, and you know, ended up getting it. So
That was a job well done.
yeah.
Yeah. What was the first song you performed on there?
On Kidz Bop,
Yeah.
I actually think our first like original, or I mean cover song, was 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was our first song as a group. So, and we filmed a music video at Legoland. And it was, huge production. It was our first music video, as the newest Kidz Bop kids. And yeah, that was our first song, 24 Karat Magic.
24 Karat Magic. Man, you
Yeah.
think you can hit a couple vocals for us right now singing that song?
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember how that song went. I can't, I don't remember how that song goes.
Can you drop
Oh,
something for us right now?
it
Just
was
a
like
little bit.
yeah, it was like 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, soft player. Oh, look out.
You still got it, man. You still.
Yeah.
So, how about your favorite song that you guys ever performed?
It was another Bruno Mars song. It was Uptown Funk. We performed it. Or actually, it was Uptown Funk. It was between two, Uptown Funk and I Can't Stop This Feeling by Justin Timberlake.
Mm-hmm.
It was between those because we performed Uptown Funk every year on tour.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so, and that was kind of like our closing song, I guess you can say. Like when that song came on, all the kids stood up. Everyone knew it already because they've been doing it every single year. So that was probably my favorite song just because, we got really good at it because we performed it so much. And I Can't Stop This Feeling. I've always kind of liked that song. So
Yeah, everyone loved that,
yeah,
man. I remember when it first came out, I couldn't stop listening to it.
I got the feelings when I sang that song.
So I'm sure, traveled to a lot of places.
Oh
So
yeah,
do you remember how many states you've been to?
I've been to every state in the U.S.
Really?
Yeah, I've been everywhere in the U.S.
Wow. So y'all traveled all year, huh?
We actually traveled over the time span of like 4 or 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
But and then we would also travel like to Canada after like it was stretched over kind of a long period of time. And
Oh,
yeah, and then we also did Canada and then Dominican Republic.
wow. So you even went to
Uh,
states like Arkansas.
oh yeah, we've been to Arkansas.
Man, I really wonder what y'all did over there.
I can't even. Honestly, I don't even remember 75% of the states we went to. I only remember like a certain few. Like this might be odd, but New Hampshire
Oh,
was probably one of my favorite places to be. The venue was beautiful and like backstage, it was super cool and people were super friendly. So yeah, New Hampshire. I always tell people that New Hampshire, and they're like, "What?" But yeah, New Hampshire is one of my favorite places I've been.
what state did you go to in Texas?
We
What
went to
city? Sorry,
yeah,
that didn't
we
sound.
went
What
to a
city did you go
couple.
to in Texas?
We went to Dallas, Houston.
Houston's right here. Yep.
I can't even remember, but I definitely know we went to Dallas and Houston.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think you went to like El Paso or anything like that. So I'm
Actually, I think
sure you
we
did. I'm
did.
100% sure
I
you
think
didn't.
we did because what you call it? Or I'm not sure, but we definitely went to Texas a couple times.
All right, all right. What was your favorite? Was New Hampshire, right?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
about your favorite country that you've been to? Because you said you went to Canada and you also went to others as well.
I actually really like Canada. I
Really?
really like Canada. Yeah.
I know.
People are super friendly in Canada.
Oh yeah,
If
I'm sure.
when I retire, I don't know. People say Hawaii, but I low key might want to go to Canada when I retire.
Yeah,
It's
Canada,
really
free
nice.
healthcare and everything. What else you need, man?
Yeah, it's super nice over there.
I know, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I've been there one time. It's really nice, honestly.
Yeah.
But you're releasing plenty of covers right now. So how do you decide which songs you'll sing about? Is just whichever you feel like you'll do good at, or how does it work?
Yeah, it's kind of just depends on like what I like. Um, I've been listening to like a lot of Justin Bieber, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've been getting more into R&B, but this recent songs that I've covered have been, like Harry Styles, Justin Bieber, Killer Roy. Like there's, a couple of those guys, and it's just kind of like what I like at the time, which is a lot because I like a lot of different types of music. But yeah, like Justin Bieber, yeah.
I'm sure, man. I'm sure. That's like you definitely look like you have the Bieber fever, man. I don't know. Remember that saying, man?
The Bieber, the Beliebers or something.
Yeah, believers too, man. When I was a
Yeah.
kid, it was called Bieber fever.
Oh, for real.
So right now you created a song with your friends called Anthem. How did
Yeah.
that come about?
That song it was originally made at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was also around the BLM, a lot of the protests and everything, and people were going through a lot at the time, and it was kind of just our way of maybe lifting people up, hopefully. We kind of just wanted to spread, happiness as much as we can. Our reach might not be too far, but we spread it and hopefully brighten up couple people's days.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Yeah, man, I couldn't get it out of my head when I first listened to it. It has that rhythm, man. It makes you want to put your left foot in, left foot out. We're gonna put that, by the way, in the link below. We're definitely gonna put a link to that song.
Oh, thank you.
So outside of music, what are you doing right now?
I mean, not much other than music. I kind of focus a lot on I'm really focusing a lot on getting my career, I'm learning guitar. I've been learning guitar for the past maybe almost it's almost coming up on a year. Um and I've been learning guitar. I like to work out.
Are you in
I've been
school?
working out. I'm online school.
Online school. Oh, was
Yeah.
it always like that or is it because of COVID?
Since Kidz Bop.
Oh, since Kidz
Because
Bop.
we were traveling so much. So I was always online school. And then once I got out of Kidz Bop, I said, might as well just stay in it. I'm really busy, so might as well.
Why do you gotta go back to dealing with people again, man? Just chill with your computer, man. That's it.
No, it's weird. I feel like I've gotten better at like talking and dealing with people like
Yeah.
since I've been online. It's weird.
Hey, man, it does you. You do you, man. Honestly, everyone's different.
Yeah.
What are your future aspirations? Do you want to keep doing music or do you want to do something else?
Most definitely. I definitely want to keep this is my career path and I want to keep at it. I invested a lot of time into it and I don't see I don't see me stopping for a long time. And honestly, I can only see myself getting better. So, yeah, I'm gonna do this for a long time. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming up here, Freddie. I really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next time to Curious Talk Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe below. Below, we'll put a link to Freddie's channel. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.